DV8 Wicked Collision releases in just a few days, and here's everything you need to know before you pick one up yourself. The Wicked Collision is a solid asymmetrical bowling ball coming from DV8 Bowling. This ball's a little bit weird though. It comes out shiny, so this isn't going to be a dull solid asymmetrical. Think of this more like a hybrid, even though it is a solid. So the core is the same as the other collisions of the past with the brutal and the violent. Comes in at a 2.46 RG, a 0.052 differential, and a 0.019 intermediate differential, which is the same as every other collision, but makes this core super strong. Now, the cover stock with this ball has been used before. It is slightly modified to be a little bit smoother and a little bit earlier. It is the DV8 Havoc solid cover stock. This was on the original Hellcat that came out a couple of years ago, but this one has a few more additives which pulls in the reaction a little closer to you. So what does that truly mean for you as a bowler? This ball is going to act not as the top of the top like Hammer Extreme Envy or Harsh Reality ball in your bag. It's going to be a step below that because it comes out shiny, and they wanted this ball to be a little bit further down lane. So if you guys remember the Brutal Collision from a couple years ago, this ball is actually a little bit later and a little bit sharper than the original Brutal, but not as late and sharp as the Violent. Now, from those past two balls, this core is very rolly. Now, what does that mean? It means when the ball makes its turn down lane, it's just gonna roll. It's not gonna be round and go through the pin super sharply. It's going to hit friction, you're gonna watch the ball slow down, and then it's gonna roll directly through the pocket. It's a good reaction when you want earlier bowling balls and you want more control, but it's not good if you have to get way left. This ball should not be used from super deep, should be used from a little straighter. So as a DV8 bowling fan, where does this ball fit in your bag? So according to DV8, this ball is going to be later and sharper than the original Hater. The Hater is still the strongest ball in the DV8 product line right now, and the Wicked is going to be a couple boards later, a couple boards further right as a righty or left as a lefty. So be aware of that when buying it. Now, if you sand it, I think this could be a little bit earlier than the Hater. I know the Hater was a very odd bowling ball. A lot of people liked it early, but it just reacted a little bit weird for most. So I think you can manipulate the cover stock of this Wicked to be wherever you want it to be in coordination with the Hater. The DV8 Wicked Collision releases on July 11th alongside the Hammer Scorpion Strike and the Hazmat Solid. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this ball or the Collision series in general. DV8 has dubbed this as their best-selling line of all time, so I'm very curious how many of you have thrown any of the Collisions and if you like them. Otherwise, make sure to subscribe and follow for more videos like this.